Tell me, why did you rebrand from Curry Slim
Yes.
to Tiny Diol?
I was asked to change a name which doesn't have slim, light or diet in it.
Who asked you? Was it the same people that designed your label?
No. And why would you think that, sorry?
Probably, I would say, the worst label of any food product I have ever seen. You know, when I go shopping,
Yes.
I do not want to spend 3.5 hours trying to decipher what's in the jar. Not only have you rebranded from Curry Slim, but you've actually put Curry Slim back on the label again.
Yes. And the reason for that is the brand is Tiny Diol. Only on the curry products we are going to put Curry Slim in a very subdued manner while we are making this transition.
But you've got so many messages on the front of this bottle that it's not clean, it's not sharp, it's not clear what it does.
But label is the only place where we can put all the messages. And the reason we want this product to stand out difference is because it has so many messages.
It doesn't stand out, it's confusing.
The retail guru's tirade has knocked Tiny's confidence. Now, Deborah Meaden has some questions of her own.
Are you a company at the moment?
Yes, a limited company.
Okay, and what's the balance sheet of that look like?
The Tiny Diol company only has just been started and is going to launch on 15th of May. So it only has sales of £2,010. And Curry Slim had a turnover of £60,000.
But you're asking us to invest in what?
In tinydiol.com.
Okay, so that's a new company.
That's a brand new company.
With just £2,000 worth of
yes,
turnover in
yeah,
it.
just in pre-launch.
Can we talk about your previous company? Does that have any profit in it, or?
In that company, I didn't make a profit. I actually made a loss last year.
How much was the loss?
70,000.
Is that company still going?
That company is being slowly wrapped up.
What does slowly wrapped up mean?
Because all the intellectual property and everything will be moved on to Tiny
You've got
Diol.
£70,000 worth of debt sitting in that company.
Yes, against my personal liabilities. That's against my personal liabilities, and I'll take care of that myself.
Tiny's revelations have set off alarm bells in the den. Theo Paphitis wants to know more about her company's assets.
How are you going to move the intellectual property rights from Curry Slim to Tiny Diol?
It's just because I own all the company, Curry Slim as well, and I'm Tiny Diol. So everything will be just moved on to the new company, all the customer base,
Tiny,
all the...
Can I just suggest to whoever you've talked to on a professional side, it's actually not even legal to do that.
It is because we have rebranded the company.
No, it's not. It's not legal to transfer assets of a company from a company into another company.
At below market price.
Tiny's revelation that she's intending to close down one debt-laden business and open up another based around the same products is causing consternation among the Dragons. Peter Jones is keen to examine the issue further.
Can you just tell us who you owe money to?
Just the bank's money, so it's overdraft against personal guarantees, 65,000.
Can you pay the bank back tomorrow £65,000?
No, unless they take the property or something from me. So,
Okay, so what's your mindset that makes you think the bank is going to allow you to take the only asset that the company has and transfer it into a new company and agree to wind that company up? What makes you think that the bank won't go after you?
The bank has said that they will give me anyway 3 months to decide the new brand, and the bank knows about Virgin's deal, and the bank knows about the launch of the new brand.
You've convinced the bank to wait on the loan because you've got to deal with Budgeons. The deal is for, I think it's 1,440 bottles of sauce I worked out. And you're going to make 47 pence a bottle, which will give you £720.
Yes.
You're never going to make enough money to pay any of the debts, let alone give somebody a return on the £52,000.
Yes.
There's no way forward. My gut feeling is that you should absolutely stop this now. You should do no more. You should find something else to do with your life. You're never going to make money from this. So I'm sorry, I have to say this, but I'm out.
Tiny's responses have cost her her first dragon. And Deborah Meaden is ready to declare her position.
Tiny, I'm going to set aside the confusion over the two businesses.
Okay.
Because I suspect what's happened here is you probably did it with the right intentions.
Yes.
But your model, I don't get. You got yourself into debt to the tune of £70,000. So it's already not really worked.
Okay.
So I'm out.
Thank you.
Tiny, I think your chances of success, unfortunately, are tiny.
Okay.
This isn't something that's going to make you money. So, for those reasons, I'm not going to invest, and that's why I'm out.
Thank you.
Tiny, I think you've got a long way to go regarding your brand image. You've been confusing as far as the corporate structure of your business is concerned. You've listened to a lot of people on one hand, and somehow I feel you haven't listened to anybody. Because of that, I'm out.
Thank you.
3 dragons out in quick succession, and only James Caan can now rescue Tiny's investment bid. Will he throw her a lifeline?
I've been really impressed with you. I think you've done a fantastic job. My only concern is a very close friend of mine is selling 100,000 meals a week in that market, who dominates that area. To get into that market is just not that easy. Tiny, what I would suggest you do is, if you contact me, I will make an introduction for you to meet with him.
Thank you.
Because he's an expert who I genuinely believe will make a difference to you, and it will be free.
Thank you.
But I think as a viable business today for me to invest in, it doesn't work for me. So unfortunately, I'm out.
Okay, thank you.
It's a compassionate close to a rocky session for Tiny in the den. She leaves with a valuable contact number, but not the cash she wanted.
Tiny, it seemed to start quite well, didn't it? And then it just sort of slipped away.
I think it was all when the confusion started about the 2 companies, why I was rebranding, and I think I didn't make it very clear to them. So I had advice for that, and as far as I think, I'm making the right move. So I'm going to carry on and move on from here.
We'll see how you get on.
Thank
Well
you.
done.
Thank you.
The dragons never know who or what